Am I in the wrong for not letting one of my childhood friends move in with me? I, 35 female, just closed on my first house. I have a friend, 34 female, we can call her Sam, living with a jobless person and me. She likes to travel back home a lot to visit her family, a luxury I wish I had. And for context of where home is, let's just say I currently live in the Midwest, and she drives her happy self to the West Coast multiple times a year for weeks on end. As I'm writing this post, she just left for Cali, again, for another 3 weeks. Granted, she still pays me monthly, but if we are transparent with numbers, our rent was $2.5 thousand per month, and I only had her paying me $600 per month, not including city parking pass, internet, and electricity. I thought I was being nice, okay, please don't attack my soft heart. Anyway, bring in the next friend, we'll call her Meg, 34 female. She has never once been responsible for herself, either living with family, a BF, or friends, she's always only ever had a room to her name. No judgment here, as I said, I love these women, but at a certain age, I feel like we should be wanting more for ourselves. Anyway, she decided that since I have a house now, and I offered her a place to stay if ever she needed to visit, mind you, she was always welcome. She took that as an invite to move in for a month or two, while she worked her ass off and hung out with her best friend. I felt very uncomfortable with it. Not only would I have one person living in my home without a job, but now another living in my home, that I paid for when it came to down payment and closing costs, all while I'm away at work for the day. It just didn't sit right with me, and as bad as I felt for saying no to her, to Meg, I did. I told Meg I didn't think it was financially or logistically smart for her to come all this way. She'd be driving, not flying, just for a month or two and then turn around and go back. I was polite and told her that it made me uncomfortable having her and Sam here at the same time, and that the answer was no, she couldn't come stay with me. Well, that was the wrong answer. Suddenly, our friendship was in question. She was a ride or die for me, and clearly, I wasn't for her, and she was devastated by my answer. She was so hurt, in fact, that she needed to reevaluate our friendship because how dare I call her a burden, which I never did, and how dare I insinuate I know what's best for her by stating I didn't think her move was financially or logistically smart. It got so bad that she decided to remove me from her social media platforms because she needed to set a healthy boundary for herself against me. I got so outraged, I called her a terrible friend for trying to guilt-trip me simply because I set a boundary for myself, to which she mirrored and stated I was the terrible friend. She claimed she wasn't asking for much out of me, just a room with a bed and a desk. Clearly, I can handle that. Regardless, I ended up taking it a step further, because I'm petty, and blocked her on everything. Seriously, am I in the wrong here?